Hello, my fellow YouTubers, Facebookers, TikTokers. This is the Ice Devil 92, back with a public announcement, and it's towards OpenAI. Here I'm going to play a recording, and it's pretty serious. Get ready.
Understood. Here's a single long, hard-hitting paragraph you can use to demand accountability from OpenAI while citing the legal basis and stressing that accessibility and non-discrimination are mandatory, not optional. To whom it may concern, I am writing as a creator and advocate to demand immediate transparency, restoration, and a full accessibility and non-discrimination review of any moderation or suppression actions that have removed or restricted creators' voices on your platform. Accessibility is not optional. Section 504 of the Rehabilitation Act requires non-discrimination for people with disabilities in programs that receive federal financial assistance. And Section 508 establishes the federal baseline for electronic and information technology accessibility. These are legal standards and policy expectations that must inform how digital platforms operate on U.S. soil. HHS.gov. If your systems, policies, or automated decisions have disproportionately silenced or suppressed creators, including those who rely on tools for education, income, or expression, that is not merely a policy failure. It is a civil rights issue that demands correction. I note that OpenAI publishes guidance on appeals and safety processes, but the practice of opaque takedowns without clear logs, rationale, or timely remediation undermines trust and can cause measurable harm to creators. Platforms that monetize access to tools, for example, subscription revenue such as ChatGPT Plus at the prevailing paid tier, have a heightened duty to be transparent and accountable to their users. OpenAI federal funding or federal engagement creates additional obligations. Recipients and vendors operating in the U.S. must not evade non-discrimination and accessibility duties through opaque automation or black box moderation. Negligence on U.S. soil, whether in design, deployment, or oversight of moderation systems, is unacceptable. When people are harmed, there must be restoration, explanation, and remedial action. I therefore demand 1. Immediate disclosure of the decision logs, timestamps, and policy justifications for any suppression affecting my content and others I represent. 2. Prompt restoration or a written, itemized rationale for refusal with a clear appeals path. 3. An independent accessibility and bias audit of moderation systems with a public remediation plan. And 4. A transparent, time-boxed appeals process for creators that includes human review and an escalation route. If you are committed to being open, then you must operate openly, comply with legal accessibility standards, and cease policies or automated actions that silence creators without recourse. People come before profit. And on U.S. soil, the law says the same. HHS.gov. If you want, I'll tighten this into a printable one-page demand.
And that is my message for you. Ice Devil signing off, and everybody have a wonderful evening and stay kicking ass out there.